healthiest foods on ketogenic diet. I'm Dr. Ahmed Tergan. I'm an endocrinologist, a diabetes specialist, and today I'm here to talk about ketogenic diet and the best foods when you are on ketogenic diet, because there are a lot of bad foods you can have when you're on ketogenic diet. So let's get that cleared up. Now, when you adopt a ketogenic diet, it's going to focus on high fat, some protein, but very low carb intake, right? So that's a very important part. It doesn't say a lot of protein, a little bit of fat. It is a lot of fat, some protein, and almost no carbs. But there's some carbs, but not almost no carbs. Now, it's very good beneficial for diabetics, right? But when practiced correctly. Now, this diet will encourage your body to enter a state of ketosis where fats are primarily burned for energy instead of carbohydrates. That's going to lead to improvement in blood sugar regulation and improved insulin sensitivity. And no, you're not going back to your previous diet. This is not something you get in and out. It's not recommended that way. You should be in this diet. And if you're coming out of this diet, you can maybe go to a Mediterranean diet, but you're not going to the SAD diet. You know what a SAD diet is? Standard American diet. I'm going for a cruise. Oh, my family is here. Oh, this happened. Oh, this is Christmas. Oh, this is the 4th of July. There's so many reasons for you to cheat. And if you're a cheater and you're not going to stick with this diet, probably actually it is not good for you. So you stay in this diet. If you cannot maintain the keto diet, you can transition to Mediterranean diet, which is a little more relaxed, right? But you cannot just go to standard American diet. It's just not happening if you're a diabetic person. Or when I say American, I don't want to insult Americans. As an American, I don't want to insult ourselves, but I would say a Western diet, which is most Europe also are following similar principles. So I would say Western diet would not be your friend when you're a diabetic. But if you formulate the ketogenic diet, it's going to not only support your weight loss, but it's going to be your best friend for your diabetes. You're going to stop relying on medications, number one. And it's going to mitigate the risk of diabetes-related complications because your inflammation will be less, your blood sugars will be less. However, it is essential to approach the ketogenic diet under medical supervision to ensure that it aligns with your health needs. So, for example, if you are on a ton of insulin, 5 different medications for diabetes, and you suddenly make a U-turn and make 100% change, your blood sugars may bottom out before you even say hi. Hi, doctor. So you really need to be careful and let your doctor know what you're doing. I'm going to have some articles that I'm going to discuss, and you can find the description below those articles that I'm talking about for your further reading. But let's talk about the best foods, okay? So number one is non-starchy vegetables. Now, leafy greens, the spinach, kale, lettuce, cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and some other low-carb vegetables that are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, while you are being low in carbs, is very, very important. You're probably like, ew, I can't eat these ever. Well, non-starchy vegetables can be transformed into really delicious stuff, actually, and nutritious side dishes, and sometimes even main courses with the addition of some healthy fats and nuts. Now, for example, drizzling olive oil over vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, or Brussels sprouts, followed by, for example, roasting them in the oven, brings out their natural sweetness and adds a crispy texture. Now, adding butter, sauteed leafy greens such as spinach, kale, enhances their flavor, so go for the butter if you want to. It's going to make them a more enjoyable part of your meal. And butter has no limit in keto diet anyway. No problem, right? But to incorporate a crunchy texture, you can even sprinkle some chopped walnuts for some nutty flavor over the top of these vegetables before serving. Who is not gonna eat that? This not only adds a layer of taste, but also incorporates additional healthy fats when you use walnuts, for example, and it's gonna bring some protein as well, aligning perfectly with the macronutrient goals of ketogenic diet. Now, you can experiment with different herbs and spices as well to elevate the taste, turning these simple ingredients into some gourmet level dishes. Now, also, more importantly, you have to have the healthy type of oil. What are they? The avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish, such as salmon, are not just excellent sources of healthy fats, but they're crucial for a healthy ketogenic diet, offering significant health benefits. These fats are super vital for energy production, enabling your body to function on keto diet. But more importantly, they play an essential role in improving your heart health by reducing the bad cholesterol levels, by reducing the inflammation in your system, and lower cholesterol, lower inflammation, you're in good hands. Now, consuming these healthy fats will also improve your brain function. It's going to support your hormone balance and help in the absorption of vitamins and minerals, and that's equal to overall good health. Now, how about the protein? You have to choose some good cuts of meat, poultry and fish, of course, but you have to be really in moderation with protein intake. Ask some type 1 diabetics. You may not notice yourself, but type 1 diabetics will tell you when they eat a high protein meal, their blood sugar will go up. It's not going to spike, but it's going to go up. Instead of going up like this, it's going to go up like this. They're going to see the spike 2 to 3 hours later, instead of like within the first hour with the carbs that they see. But excessive protein can really also turn into sugar, which can sabotage your ketogenic diet. So it is really important to monitor not only carb intake, but also protein intake. Typically, you should not consume more than 20% of your calories from protein on this ketogenic diet. That's because, again, all this excess protein will be converted into glucose in the body, because that's what your body does, and it could potentially interfere with the state of ketosis. For most people, as long as you are not a bodybuilder, then you have to really keep that portion size small. Now, of course, bodybuilders and athletes will require more protein to support their muscle because they're big muscles, they need to repair them, etc. But the average Joe Schmo like me, following a ketogenic diet, it is vital to balance protein intake with healthy fats to maintain ketosis. This is going to be very balancing for your metabolic state. Using fats is the most important as the primary source of energy. So you don't want to convert, you don't want to turn to proteins to get your calories and energy in ketogenic diet. Another great source of food in ketogenic diet, a healthy food, it would be eggs, right? They're a powerhouse of nutrition, offer a wealth of health benefits. They're an excellent source of high-quality protein, which is crucial for building and repairing tissues, as well as maintaining muscle mass. Eggs contain a lot of healthy fats, omega-3 fatty acids, important for heart and brain function. Eggs are essential. They have essential vitamins. They have a lot of minerals, even vitamin D that supports your bone health and immune function. B12, which is vital for your nerve function and DNA production. Selenium, great for your thyroid, right? These are all antioxidants to help protect the cells from damage. For those who don't have a problem with dairy, full-fat dairy actually may not be a bad option, but very high-fat dairy products like high-fat cheese, butter, cream can definitely be used in the ketogenic diet. They're still healthy to use, but like I said, it is permissible in the ketogenic diet, but caution is advised, especially for people with diabetes, because it is essential to recognize that actually even high-fat dairy contains carbohydrates, which could potentially disrupt that careful balance you're trying to maintain, which is ketosis. This aspect of dairy consumption requires super diligent monitoring, but also remember, dairy may not be suitable for everyone. Some individuals may experience adverse reaction. This could be gastrointestinal. This could be from lactose intolerance, right? It could be some dairy allergy leading to symptoms of bloating, gas, tiredness, digestive issues, and you name it. So if you're that person, so just say no to it. There is ongoing debate also regarding the potential harms associated with excessive dairy consumption, including its association with inflammation in some people, and its role in certain conditions like acne or even elevated risk of certain cancers. So I would say still moderation in that part of the ketogenic diet will be important, although it is permissible when they're high in fat. So you draw the conclusion based on how your body reacts and the information you receive from us. Now, the alternative sources of healthy fats and nutrients can be considered for sure if you're not a dairy person. Now, what else we discussed? Nuts and seeds, almonds, chia seeds, flax seeds. They're great sources of healthy fats. They have some protein and a lot of fiber, making them great for people on ketogenic diet. On the other hand, a quick note for the nuts and seeds. They're often celebrated, right, for their health benefits, and we love them. We love them, their high fat content and protein and fiber content, but it's important to recognize that they may not be suitable for everyone, right? Certain nuts contain compounds such as phytates, lectins, which can interfere with the absorption of some minerals in the body. Some people cannot tolerate them at all. And for people with autoimmune conditions, sometimes those who are sensitive to these compounds, consuming large amounts of these certain nuts could exacerbate the symptoms and or predispose them to further health issues. Now, some nuts are also very high in omega-6 fatty acids, which when consumed in excess and not balanced with enough omega-3 fatty acids, it will contribute to even more inflammation. So you have to be careful about omega-6, omega-3 ratio. Certain nuts, particularly cashews and almonds, are high in oxalates, for example, compounds that can increase the risk of kidney stones, which if you're susceptible to that, you may not be very lucky in that area. So oxalates can actually bind with calcium in the urine to form those calcium oxalate kidney stones that are dreaded for a lot of people because you may imagine they're very painful. So if you have kidney stone history, if you've been advised to stay on a low oxalate diet, maybe eliminate those high oxalate nuts from your diet, even on keto diet. So that's it for today. I hope you have learned something today. I hope your keto journey goes well. Please let us know how your journey has been with it. And write a comment, share this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Why not, right? It's just one click. And visit sugarmds.com. We have a lot of good stuff, free books, a lot of good supplements. Check it out. I'll see you there. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.